Hey CHAWsome people, it's Danny, the facilities coordinator at the Capitol Hill Arts Workshop, and today I have another one of my favorite recipes. I'll be making cacio e pepe, a traditional Italian pasta dish. One of the reasons I love making this recipe is because of how few ingredients it uses. To start, we're going to take any type of salty, hard Italian cheese. I picked up some Pecorino Romano the last time I was at Costco, but you can use Parmesan just as easily. Next, you'll need freshly ground or crushed black pepper. Some versions of this recipe will have you crack black peppercorns using a heavy pot or saucepan, but I'm going to use a pepper grinder. And the last ingredient is any type of long, dry noodle, like thin or regular spaghetti. And those are your ingredients. Now that we're ready, let's start cooking. Get a large stock pot and fill it with water. It's best if you follow the directions on your box of pasta. Put it on your stove and turn on the heat to medium-high so it can start boiling. Then cover your pot with a lid. Now we're going to grate our cheese. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. The first is using a regular box grater and grating it by hand. This can take a while, and it's easy for your hand to get tired. The other way is using a food processor or a blender. If you have one, I highly recommend putting your cheese in the bowl of the food processor and blending it until it's finely grated. You'll want about 3 cups of grated cheese. Use your pepper grinder to grind about 2 to 4 tablespoons of black pepper. You're going to need so much more than you think you will. By now the water should be boiling. If you're making about a pound of pasta, put in 1 ounce of salt, or roughly 2 to 3 tablespoons. Boil the pasta according to the instructions on the box, minus a minute or 2. Don't throw away your pasta water after the pasta has cooked. Make sure to reserve at least 1 to 2 cups. While your pasta cooks, toast the freshly ground black pepper in a pan or skillet until you can smell it getting nicely fragrant. Add a ladle of the pasta water to the toasted pepper. Don't worry if there's a little bit of steam. Put the grated cheese in a heat-safe bowl, like a glass bowl. Then whisk some pasta water into the cheese, just a little at a time until you have a delicious creamy sauce. If it gets too watery, you can always add more cheese. Before the pasta is finished, use tongs to take it out of the pot and toss it in the pan with the black pepper. Make sure to move it around and add a little more pasta water if needed so that it can finish cooking. Once the pasta has cooked for the final minute or so, turn off the heat under the pan. Then, throw the cheesy sauce into the pan as well. Mix it together using your tongs.
And that's my version of Cacio e Pepe. It's easy to make, only has a few ingredients, and it tastes delicious. If you make this at home, leave me a comment below, and until next time, have a CHAWsome day.